was it? Somewhere around 2021, 2020. Yeah, as no as I want to open my own business. You obviously start working for someone. There's no difference ka uri ula muthu.
But Van G kana Van G.
Ndi venji mabana.
Why would you feel? That was only Van G. Yeah, not Van G.
Van G.
On the vendor.
Yeah.
So okay, zovaga maybe tantarucheza in the moon.
So to chete ya ondori musindi ndichiko jena skela danga again. There is school. So but wewe wazingochaka abakono pronounce chifani changa vangani. So watofachiri vangani mimi so ndikoro kumbola ngare lingodhuwa ndikopedza ṅwala I think exam rilo fedzisa ndika grade 10 nengo brayanga yonopfi vunolo so I mean ari kukhadani sharp mundonivona next year tamana ra sho venji laus ndikochimbula ndikombora ola munori mina so ndichista ukaenda zvona zo damana akozamambo akutozama utolibreka down so
namba alijiana advantage
ndachimsalelo
okay vana va creative vana va creative
azo straight
otherwise vari me
anondigranda vone
ndisvapo ma jeni yamo creativity jeni yamo ini ni munna wodzumbama mara wa mini talent yanu yamatomo music ndeve yanu ya music yobva gai
ndingaswari I think like ndisi zvine zvosikoiteya I think maybe based kha vathu ndandi around vone at that certain time musi ndichitoma because ndoḓiwana musi ndi venḓa ndavhwani ndikasi nandoḓiwalea vathu vane va repa so vaona uri ndikwa studio ndikusikoona vathu vha khou recorda so I think from that ngasitu build up
asikotovha na interest
asikova na interest so
mara ndatombudzawo ndikambari azvingotorata rine vamwe roya studio mamuna pachipinga ra richikonoja studio namajita niwanokorekodiwa ti mungana notori nditonyobudza zvokuitiyani ndithani okay at least now ndina idea ndoridza drums ti pachipinga so understand music to such an extent mara utonobudza ngozvojiya chipinga badi mamunori nditori ndina nzeve yopfuri ona ichi chithu chine chaito yodhava chaitwa mana ndoizama fruit loop ne hatingani zviperi muna rine roshambira so roizama fruit loop mara hana namusiti asi zvisu zvine ndangatopfuri ndina interest kazvo like ini nonodevelopa interest nouya natosvika une you can make songs.
Yeah, I think umwe naumwe ndava ndichikoya hone besides uya venḓa because venḓa obviously ndachikoya ngazi holidays vachiona uri okay handikwa venḓa ndikoya vuwani ndune abva time yanga vana uri okay ndikotangana na vathu vane varepa ndichiya saidini yami yanga ndikotangana na vathu ndovadzala ndi vathu vane varepa so bit by bit mungu ukhambura nne ndishimisei software so ndichivosvika khavo grade I think grade 9 or 10 ndingangeno ngari hodha thoma udhuma chimwe chiepe chafonu pfi chaita dzibiti vathu vane ndo vaḓowelawo vakhojina hitsila chiapp nne the difference is that at that time ndasina fonu ine khamusi nga download app mara huna fruity loops hayani ndina laptop already
so nina access
so difference ndori vila vachikoita nga phone nga break majita akuita dzibit and vathu ndo vadzolawo so I think ndizone zvomupushesawo uri ndiḓiwana uri ndikoita beat wala achiwana chichiswa nne ndosvika ndachizama kha fruity loops enokuita nga phone mara nne
ndosvika nga fruity loops mara zvazvi complicated nangori abe fruity loops mungana fruity loops I complicated ma like ndikazama understand fact ya phone easy ndi just tap here and then ni sharp fruity loops nikotoya thoma nato paka and all that na create
zone like zokonda blind because when ndichithoma atingothoma ngoita dzibit because ndothoma ndichitorepa notonwala na mini
niko deep even G Athi ni kono. Mara nana lo rap.
Ya la lo ne
Okay.
to le ande ngasile yambe dale yamba hey do show mess
Ai kani lale la mwe kana.
la slamungu lalanga ende ngumulana lone la chimeka sense to the way ine ndavha ngayo ngori lana dzina langa nga ngomu no vana dzina langa.
Okay.
So but then zvathu doza chinja ndiko uri nah man andingasikona ushumisa ile dzina because no vana ile dzina ndiko for it's more interesting and lina more meaning than hezilani zvinilani lava zone.
Okay. So yeah, ninga diambori not mango repa aningo thoma ngoto ya straight to Fruit Loop.
Ndathoma ndichito repa wachiona uri okay vele na laptop ndabula hang of letter Arcadia da ndina ma-out ane mini obasa rapi but because I feel like atidivi zotoita mini mara ndandi muthu since way before ndisathu ita muzika cause majita ina ndawasike mavenda hava vathu vane varepa ndandi muthu ane ndivona the bigger picture of something cha mumwe muthu lune vaona uri okay tsenela mauthi vachitaona uri okay huna nyinyi odumawo at that certain time at venda vachiona okay ndikumaapproach uri okay ndina mufethu wa so mara ngacho chifenga ndasatithoma ita muzika so namusi ndichithoma zorepa nami ngangeno ndingangeno unori okay ndikuvidza majita ane ndatamba nawo ngani ngedzifleteni uri hayi muna ndingandirekodisa mini ndava ri kurekhoda neapela kuita until ndichitangana na mumwe mujita wa muchangana nopfi mukutsuriwa kana if I still remember very well ola muna ndichitangana naye ndotangana naye kha imwe kereke I think if cornerstone iwona ka KD
yeah ndikuidiwa
so ndichimuona ola muchita uda ukumbudzira ene waita dzibit ndinganiita dzibit na rapper I have a song idea please come with your friends mini so ndava ndikubudzisa na isusu tochimbilisana dzibit mini ola muna ampa software ndavamba ndogudisiwa achiyada
hey gatekeeping ari
na ambudza uri munhu professor ari kungudisa ine ndoita dzibitu dzongadzayo ndamupfesesa mudhumbudza uri yani ka YouTube
nicheke ni yeah
since from then achimpa software ndoguda nga YouTube till today.
So it was self-taught. Ini zaudu the muzika ninojena ngoto digudisa. Ana muthu atoda wari hai okay shaparito so.
Ndoguda ngane munhu.
Hey.
Every day ndichibva chikoloni ndachitolinda chikolo chikubva lini vanhu ndichibva pala ndikutosvika ndafunga laptop homework atoivona late.
So already before chikolo chichibva nonoplana kana marava ndatosvika ndari twitch up ndadia ndari ingarwa so ilandu.
Angor also abe majita chako dana dzifone uzigela so zvinova kuita dzibit nga break ndikotechelesa nga dziefone kuziva munozamisa so ndari okay ndichitolinda kachichibva ndisvike ndiite ndizame last try yana.
Hey, no. Hey, artende. Ndingazvichiri. Comes maybe zoitwa nanga passion. I think nina passion ya muzika ngori. Utonibudza ngoti nisina passion yemungana. Raise arm man. Atikwamba story mamungana. Mana ndingandovana kumbitanga mu 2008 Fruit Loop ndingandoithoma ijenanga mu 2010 angi. Avana vatu vanjisa vane ndiyavadiva vane zvino ndidzi producer vane va underground. Ya mara hai muna ndikambori ndivatu vane vori gudisa vachidana dziipod dzavo kama machidane murawange ho odzuriwa havo so muthu achikona kufara ipod ngecho chipinga then ipod ari hai muna apindi kubvuita bit yaso nipfa nini hai muna nidho na input mara uri niswe nidzure pasi niri ari tare sorry hai ne hai zvombalele mara at least ukwamba ini anini yaishumisa ari zasikwamba ngamwe muthu hai ndazodozipesesa so career yano ya music yotoma lini?
Yotoma it was 2015 ndaka grade 9 towards December I think it was
ndikale mzi no more than ningojena no more than 7 years ine mzi
more than 7 years
hey atindikale ndingadhiva high school ningorwa dzidzi ipopo dzibit na yeah
from 2015 to 18 ndakorwa hip hop
mara nitovana nantu nitovana specific genre kana kaini ndi
chimwe na
chimwe
chimwe
na chimwe chawela
chimwe na chimwe
ndiwe
chawela.
producer chimwe na chimwe
Ahuna
chawela
muthu unobhala.
ahuna chinobhala
Anobhala kana imwe rara mai.
So ni tshi thoma obviously muṅwe na muṅwe u ḓivha na challenge kamba kha dzi career more especially kha career ya muzikani dzi a vhuya mavhana washu ri khou tea u face a fact. Ndo vha ndo dzula na mpho ḽiṅwe ḓuvha a combat the same thing uri hey muzika career ya muzika i a dzi vhuisa vhana. Ndi dzi vhuya challenges dzine not for since 2020 ndi kamba 2015 until today nga ḓivha into that thing mara obviously una dzi challenge dzine ndi sure dzoni kwanyeledza to a point ine na ini mane no rara no zwi for hey ndi continue kana ndi litshe kana ndi to zwiitisani ndi kamba uri una dzi zwithu zwinoitea zwine zwi yani wisa na muyani. Ndi dzi vhuya challenge dzine na for hai ngari issue ndi uri ni ḓo wana uri na vhathu out there vha khou ita the same thing that you doing but vha tshi khou ṱangana na zwithu zwine ini maybe no ṱangana nazwo and no zwi fhira but vhone havha na idea uri ni nga kona u tshi fhira khavho it's this is a dead end nda ndi khou ri kha musi una career na uri vele a una career hafha fhethu. What is it that you came across tshine na for I need to share with someone and na for arali nda vhudza muṅwe muthu tshi tshithu I think uri na ene muṋe ḓo zwi for possibilities are there.
Hey, getting recognition u kha ḓi tou thoma ndi tshiṅwe tshithu tshine tsha konḓa blind and also u ḓi wana wa tshi khou wana uri okay hu na muimbi ane wa muḓivha uri okay already wa ḓivhea wa wana uri okay and you know uri you're good wa wana uri wa khou mu kwama wana uri u vala. So I think ndi dzone dzi challenges dzine vhathu vhanzhi vha ṱanganesa nadzo hedzo.
So sharp ndi recognition.
Yeah, recognition even if hu tshi khou pfhi not per se uri tori khamusi u ḓi wana upfhi khamusi ni khou ḓivhea because obviously huna vhathu vhane vha ḓivhea but vha nga si ri o duma but just u tou pfhi khamusi ndo release luimbo namusi ndo wana streams za 1000 to muṅwe muthu ḽa zwino zwiṅwe zwithu zwihulwane nga maanḓa just to get a first 1000.
So the reason why futhi ndi khou dovha na zwi amba ndi ngori we still have a lot of people mpho amba even I will make more reference to mpho ngori ndi mngana wami. Mpho amba futhi uri is the same thing gatekeeping and all that and which is the same thing that you say even now recognition out there it's tough man, it's tough. So when you overcome is okay let's say for example since 2015 till to date okay now at least ndiyazidaza uri nangari Veng muthu anga se tomato uri ndi khou ṱoḓa most of the people know you now like ni zwi kona hani uri okay fine let me hold on and then the push mara nda ndi khou sea na mpho ndi khou mudza zwa uri arali ni a tshi kha ḓi tou vha kha 4 years u kha ḓi sendela u kha ḓi pusha then u kha ḓi vhesa muṅwe career thoma i judge after 5 years and above. So ni no rali what is it that pushed uri ni for okay fine I think I can still push it ndi swika hapo na ndo ṱoḓo ya hone
ne for ne I think it's because of the love and also sometimes I believe uri I'm a very spiritual person in a sense ya uri ndi a pfesesa uri maybe si tshifhinga changa zwino this is not just the time no matter kana ndazama mini it's just not the time zori zwi itee.
So before ni continue so ni vhala vhathu vhane vha ri ari tshithu tshi sa khou itea nga nḓila yanga at this moment you are content like you are okay and you say to yourself changa tshifhinga tshi ḓo swika
zwone zwi nga noka muhumbuloni uri mini mara why zwi si khou ita but at some point zwone zwi nga dzhia tshifhinga to come out of my mind uri hi man zwi ḓo vha right is it
to a point of depression
not depression just to humbula because with me ndi nga ri okay ndo discovera vhaimbi vhane ndo no thusa wana zwa okay as a person that level that I kana level ine nda vha khayo a fhira na level ine kha musi ndo vha khayo kha tshifhinga so zwe nda realize ndori maybe it's just not the time for me or maybe I'm just meant or it comes into thuse vhaṅwe vhathu ndi zwine kha musi zwine at this point ndo no to ḓi convince zwone uri if like it's meant to be zwi ḓo itea but if it's not
so in sharp ni tovha career in a way is that what you believe
Yeah, that's
tonga ndo to hwala zwiṅwe vhaṅwe vhathu vha tea u langa khazwo ngori arali ni tshi khou ita your part and then huna vhathu vhane vha khou vha na recognition via you, then your recognition also is there.
Yeah, I think ndi zwine
mara zwini frustrating ndi kamba uri arali ni khou wana artist ine okay i khou ḓa kha ini ni producer or you are doing something with that artist and then you do it to your fullest, houḽa muthu a bvelela aya hune a khou ya hone ini no sala.
Ndi nga si ri zwone zwi a frustrate athi because I think hu vha zwithu zwine nda ndi khou zwi ita out of lufuno because maybe ndi ngori ndi khou funa muzika and comes mudzimu uri nthuma uri I have to do this. So
mara zwino ari na dila na muthu anonga Vule ano ḓoḓa kha ine ari ḓa nyitela beat ma na ita Vule a bvelela a tshi fhedza u bvelela fhaḽa a ngo ni fha na peni at first a ngo ni fha na kambri una dzi YouTube we need to recognize you guys, we need to put you there to say ish ndo shumana nyinyi I don't even give you that credit and ndi tshi fhedza hanefho nda ḓi muvela on na vhutshilo hanga cause vhathu vha so vha hone
vha hone nga maanḓa
nda move on na vhutshilo hanga ndi kamari ni muthu mamuni na musi na ri mbilu yanga i vha yo vhofholowa ndi vha ndi khou shuma something that I love and all that ni muthu at the end of the day and I'm sure zwi ani frustrate and ndi sure zwi ani swikisa kha tshila stage tsho uri ni pfha uri ni a ḓivha ni ndi nga sa shuma na vhathu kana ndi nga si tshone unless ari zwi siho ndi khou to ni ambela
zwi hone and ndi nga ḓi ri ndo no ḓi ṱangana nazwo. So for such things ndi vha okay, so ndi tshi ṱangana nazwo ndo ḓi vhudza uri yes ndi industry, you can be at the top today and tomorrow you can be at the bottom. The industry, you cannot always be at the top.
Mara zwino ya vhe u ito nga aina top na bottom u tonga nthoma bottom na mbuḓi ya top nawa ya vha yo fhela career ndi career ya music because of mango like ni check there's always gonna be a point in a artist u ḓo swika khayo.
That's true.
And a tshi to swika u tonga u mbo ḓi to guma hanefhaḽa a tshi guma zwo fhela ni nga ḓi wana u khou bvelela muṅwe mpho uri u khou bvelela muṅwe venji and then ava vhathu vha vha khou move mara a u tshena ini you are out, you are done.
Yeah, that's true. Ndi nga ri ndi zwone mara
ndi khou tamba reality check, let's be honest with each other. Kha industry ya vhiwo dzi a vhuya, that's why maybe industry ya vhiwo i fana bola. When you guys go into that thing you know for sure ndi khou tea u ṱavhanya nda ri kumbu arali ndi khou ḓo vula business nda ita business arali ndi khou ṱoḓa u ita something that I know it will sustain my life for the rest of it nda ita tshetsho because the moment when you hit ni tshi to hita u tshi to pfi venji o hita or a hit now ndi tshifhinga tsha venji u fana a to vha example like vho Scots Mapum oral ndi Scots orala o dzhena ndi kale kha industry and Scots has been there before we even knew but the moment when God decided to say this is your time ashto buma, there's a lot of things that he wants to do and now nikechila stage chori go data something then you get into the equilibrium angin tanta nichitoshika amadio and abeni chiwari chanif it's not like in danis cha visa nyimbo, it's not like in danis cha producer, it's not like you'll still be working but
yeah that's true
that is focus akai.
Yeah, I think for such things, I think there's a couple of artists that I've seen. Maybe Rangari will figure to that level, but what would the konori namsi bachiapanda. So I think you just need a team behind it. So that's what even if like I come across such situations. Yes, as an artisting inji, they are not informative. But a person like me who's a producer and ati imbi, I have all the time to do my research.
To do your research, yeah.
And know things that you don't know. Because ufana na bompo, okay, una 1 2 3 1 2 3 unozazi dive zostu. But what muzifangane kana khamsindo simbaza okay, go to this link and wanozo nami sizochimbuleza so.
Yeah.
So ndi first sorry namsi hangapfi or decide or khamsi angongcredita namusi. Mzimu ya diva.
Yeah, chichi. So inini chiri nina tshifhinga tshinzhi zambari na tshifhinga tshinzhi tshine ya kona no swika na hune na kona no kana dziṅwe dzi artists kamburi nina information ya enough ine arali ngo gonoka muthu ni ya kona munoka musi
Hatinoki vaimbi.
Ni sure? Una vatu vane ndingavavidza apa ndavavudzisa vamba uri haninoki.
Hauna nangodambes.
No, okay. So ramba nga issue yanu ya uri when you started this music journey, no manga 2015 and all that, ni high school and all that. But in the now, none of us are scoring.
Yeah, ndingori.
Nikushuma.
Yebo.
Okay, fine. Now ndiona unaenda kutodhivesa waone ngori. Ni busy na muzika at the same time ni busy na mashuma. Balance bukati ezo two. Those balances are,
I think like it's just a matter of time management. The bononga ndizo and I think also what zenda ikudela zone. Yes, auna chipinga mara I don't know wana petu, maybe a good environment. Somewhere in between, you will get the time. You're okay, now I need to go to studio.
abe issue yanga apa iva yori nichikwamba so ndiadhibudzi sorry ini nichikori it's in between chipinga in between niwanori maybe ni busy na project mushumoni and then ndafuna ndiri ish emuna ndina lwimbo ndihit mamu ndasadza ndairekorda zvino mungana zvingasichadova razviita.
So okay, so with me but vanenge ndashuma navo, I make sure at least I should teach you the skill. Ufana nampo inoenda na recording equipment but ndikale unoguma ufika mzizidzorana nezo zvithu. Right now zidzorana mpo zambori mpo wakunodhirecorda wadhiva zori okay 1 2 3 ndiitisa so zambori mini okay ndingafunira modara empo kuna mtu wa so uri kamzi una bugaigai kunyangorekodha nyimbo kana ari vathu vane vava within circle ukambori okay ndikonyangorekodha nyimbo yaso and zviagent ndokwama mpo empo wisi uri 1 2 3 1 2 3 ari available zambori udo yakampa murecorda then amsindisiyo.
Then in those one after.
Those one after.
Okay. No. Now let's get deep into the real issues now. No shumana vatu vangana vanena pfuri. Namsinasa vavala vote, but vanena pfuri ndichiko shumana ava vatu ya ndo pfuri. This is where my career started to.
Okay. Ndono shumana da Gifto. It's one of the biggest deep house DJs.
Yeah.
Brandon Luthu. Msongi. And then if riko base venda henda tumobona uri okay ndotomoshimana ya vatu zava zvanga zvichikotomotakuwa ndiye ndimusi ndichikotoma ushimana Fistos Valley. Yeah, I think that's when I started to see okay there's a change on the Kavenda market nami.
Yeah. Okay. Then from Fistos Valley, then I gonna promote that the other artists like mpo nidzwana vavinga so you guys ndingazivamba. Yeah, so nganda hava bompo. Who else anena ngatori unoshimana Venda? Okay, let's start Venda ndinyo na shimana afori from whenever I've been working with this person. Yeah, we have worked and the relationship has been kept.
Nonoshimana Mickyblack.
Okay.
But with Mickyblack I think it's a different situation.
Also.
Because Mickyblack, I'm the first producer and then Otomoshimana out of anyone out of.
Wait, what do you mean you're the first producer Otomoshimana? Like Mickyblack, from Mickyblack starting to being an artist, yeah, from
Mickyblack starting to being an artist, the first song, all the Jane uva ufi uguda umwara hanyimbo.
So yeah, the man behind Mickyblack. abe unazingosho zvine utonibudza ngoti people don't know and richikoto amango out there, credit will always go to places that we don't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm only knowing today that you actually Mickyblack is actually the product of your producing. You'll be shocked.
Yeah, but Panja was deep.
And goes so that's why in the cherry onwe na mserich kwa mangauri ri tea u isa credit hune ya vha hone kana hune it's supposed to be ri a balelwa u isa ngori vha ri sa zwiḓivhi.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think sitting with you here today and you're saying it, at least vhaṅwe vha ḓo kona u zwi vhona uri oh no, okay, fine. Oh, so this is the guy behind. Ngori, okay, sharp. When we look at the music wa Mickyblack, and I want to say this because those yamba ka trauma, there are people that you will produce for and then mambudir. And then in me, you're still the constant producer near the devil. And then this is what I'm doing, and I'll keep my pace. I won't change. I won't try to overshine people. For me, hey, amen. It takes humility to do that. Bruh, why don't you even show Urndini here and there? I salute people vanonga ini ngori azvingo torata. Ngamanda arali no hoitwa chithu chine you can know this thing is big, but you don't take ownership of it and you don't take credit to say it's like I'm saying, it's the first time they go okay, producer ya Mickyblack is you. Then at those kind of research, producer Mickyblack are not that for studio more than I don't know, but not really producer Mickyblack I wouldn't know. But I think also like you said about your heart, I think it has a lot to do with your heart. And then you try and go to push others because of passion, which is a good thing. But at the same time, also, I think you also deserve recognition, bruh.
Yeah, that's true. Because you know the thing is, but why that can I think was it 2 weeks back or 1 week back. The guy that actually the can okay, ndina muthu ane wa kona u imba o nyita nyimbo yo thoma because achithoma she wanted to do gospel. So and at that time nda tshikuita hip hop, nda tshikuita R&B nyana mara nda sathu ikona.
Yeah.
But achi diswa kha nne ndi ene muthu o nyita uri mini ndi vhona uri okay, she can be an R&B star ane anga imba R&B which could be loved this side. Nda pusha uri mini ndi gudese nga dzi beat za R&B. So that allowed you that can I think it was 2 weeks back, I think. Yeah, probably 2 weeks back. Before 25 it's a May, somewhere around there. Or the can on another voice note or reply status. How do you feel or near push about to and then there's still nothing happening? So this one because yes, I am trying, but it just seems like it's not getting to the people.
No, it's getting to the people, and I think you're having your own reward in your own way. It's just that ingasive reward in papa. Yeah, I think knowing yourself matters. It's about your heart as well. We are in the industries that are different. Okay, I'm into in industrial media. Industrial media now there's gatekeeping, there's everything that you're talking about, Zion.
Okay.
But if I'm to put people that I've produced, you will be very shocked. Hey, Evan, so what that I saw, but not even a single one of them would come and say, hey, I've been in there, I'm a product of this guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I don't have a problem with it. At the end of the day, when I'm still pushing my craft, it always has a way of saying, okay, fine, this is his craft. And the definition, it doesn't change anything, bruh. Like, that's one thing that I've noticed. So now, producer, there's going to be that one day where somebody will just come and say, Maramoto producer, and that's your breaking point.
Yeah,
so, like you said, you need to reward you according to however you believe things.
Yeah, because some things are out of my control. Because now, when you sorry,
yeah, and
it's gonna sound somehow, but the first sorry, your product yanga, the first sorry, yoni ine, ingaba ina power yori, arikozonzo ninarufuni yuzu tu, ingambe ya hapu unenda ngaba on, ndi unenda deserve uba on.
Yeah. Riko muvela futi to side ya antu. Ronamba nga career ya ronamba ndikamba ronamba nga career ya music uri yothoma gai no shumana vunyi bena fori no thomo upfori ya zwithu zwa music tangana ndi vunyi and all that. Now nina artists dzine ini ni kushuma nadzo zvino like currently how many are they?
Artists dzine out of on a daily basis and vone vane in and out studio. Okay, once in a while the Mickyblack, if ever at the side around Gauteng. But time to time the impo L na imo art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then una nyimbo dzobvaho zvino asikare. I think it's about 2 songs.
Yeah, it's 2 songs.
Those 2 songs and dzine ndadzivona dziko trendesa now. Like ndizone dzine ndodzivona uri it's something that is out. Okay, ezila nyimbo dzichibva ndi nyimbo dzanu straight kana
Your trauma. Okay, ndingastori ndiyanga straight mara ndiyanga in a way.
Okay, ndingastori ndiyanu straight but ndiyanu.
As in the front ya limbo, but I still own the song too none.
Okay. And then the second song?
The second song ndiyo ni yabayanga.
Straight yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Apa second song ndi fini?
Good.
Yeah, good. What was the reason for you to write that song? Kana, what was the reason behind the song?
Hey, ndingasi reason ikane okay la nyimbo.
Why? Okay, ikanyi.
Ika imo art nangori. Imo art ndiyeno although another whole concept, and then I just came up with the concept where I mean, okay, I can hear what you're singing. How about we add mpo? Aba ayene good.
Okay. So the whole concept was it's a boyfriend who's not faithful.
Yeah, who's not faithful.
Okay.
Who's not loyal to the girlfriend.
What's she at?
Hey, I'm not sure.
The maybe comes with us no fine as one where they will just come up with the concept because there's something they're going through and then
I'm not sure because the thing is yes, we do talk once in a while. But once in a while. But sometimes I wouldn't know if this thing is it about her or not.
Okay. Okay, I'm going first. So there's you producing. What is your job as a producer?
I think I'm just a whole different producer from others. The different but the whole job for me is to make beats and then sound engineer the whole song for it to be quality, radio standard, TV standard.
Which still, this was not the good designers.
The goodies as well.
Yeah, I'm blind, mama. Hey, I'm blind, mama. And one thing that I've noticed in the story, I tried the G, mama. I the G in Cambodia, not the valley. That woman banayo monane. Honestly speaking, that was it for it. Namsi, I should go to that shit for me. Evan, Tonga build zine ziamba sushi, zia tawene za connect.
Yeah, didn't go away.
Yeah, so as long as sorry, I reckon no go to something determined. Hey, muna, abe no farab guy. Hey, abe ni artist, mama. Abe no, hey, nikotio no, he knows. Ore, he's my little brother. Namza dapa, you know, it's home. So, Mbuze. You work with Mickyblack or Boom. You working with Mpo is already boomed. I don't know what's the one. But no naka episode yams all that for it. He has boomed. It's just that he still needs to push here and there. But he's there. But now unadzinga artists you still working with. Apart from the artists artists challenge. How do you deal with the challenges? Okay, for example, an artist you're producing and then the royalty. Now you have to face that music way in Nias Divory. You go to a share and then now what vane zinonga kodoni buzori onongwara another idea. And then when sombane fungari ai vasa ne roita zote mama kawa be merangi like zwione izvo
zvione nga maanḓa
kambaso zwine zwa vha hone
zvione
and ndi sure huna vhathu vhane they've done that to you.
for me personally I don't think ndo no ṱangana nazwo to ṱangana nazwo.
Okay, maybe because you are at the far end, but
Yeah.
for your artists zwione zwo no itea kha dzi artists dzavho.
Yeah, zwione zwo no iteaho I think when was it somewhere around woma 2021 2020 yeah zwino vhuya zwa itea ro shuma track na iṅwe na muṅwe out wa venḓa so ho shuma I think about 2 songs on his album, so the agreement was that he's gonna share the royalties to the artist havo rivo and then ri tshi nyaga uri okay sendani dzi split a vha si khou senda la munwe, so we went back and forth na dzikholo and then that's when we had to involve lawyers na mini zwithu so
Zwe swika navho. So you guys have already got into a stage of being informative nga heiḽa nḓila yori namusi arali zwi khou tea u vhidza maloyara zwino we can even do that.
yeah I can definitely do that. Ndi pfesa unga khamusi I don't know but I think maybe I was fortunate enough maybe uri khamusi ndi tshi thoma ndo vha na that support hayani vha wana uri okay you're being told okay huna dzi family lawyers mini so for me I think it was easy for nne uri mini ndi kona u amba uri okay I have one of my artists ane o ṱangana na situation ya so
Then
vha nga kona u amba na maloyara na for this and that yeah.
Okay, so dambudza una vo mgulugudu yes and then una the previous song lwa the 3-step beat ne
yeah ndi 3-step
una 3-step huna piano una bra like ningazo maybe ndo vhudzisa ni tshitoma uri what genre do you do and then you said yonkinto
yeah yonkinto
but una chithu cha specific chine ni apfa uri I want to focus on as Venji ngari ndikosedza okay fine ndikosedza mgulugudu it's 3-step now
not really yeah ndi piano mara
piano 3-step type
ngoyelanyana ninge ika 3-step
yeah so any the definition yanu in maybe let's say arokopfi we expecting songs cover and G the is it 3-step is it
for now nende ngasipori they should expect music that will make them dance zori mini kana mini
sorry udova uchitoka specific kana mini as long as people can dance. Okay I got the pera as long as you can dance then I the nipa muzika wo jive. So tell me from growing up from being a kid at home and everything and all that, how was it growing up? I know Rendano with some money, but not deliberately that I will ask you Richibo Feza, but Waluano not Waluisani, someone like growing up at home and then Naura, Chikoroni and all that. How was it growing up as Benji?
I wouldn't say it was bad. Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was bad. But yes, there were challenges there and there. The Susano Mala.
So you grew up like any other kid.
Yeah, we all start from the bottom. We need to tell mana ini dua nor okay. Bangabana kuambaratsi Adidas ini so eventually it does get to a point where you get to own those things just like bangabana.
Ndafana kuambesa ngori nna kwa chikoloni bangabana vachidana phone inisina. Like because I'm understand reason ya ori nisivena phone, was it because of discipline hayani or it was because rarza food mamuna or what?
At some point it was because of discipline, at some point it was because ndasina.
Nantanzina.
Ndasina.
But ndanichitamo vanayo.
Yeah.
Artendo ria discipline vasaka todora chibendera azobva ndandira zvamwana zvasanga
Marazone I would say hobo discipline. Vaitwa vasanyangorenga. Ngora handitobona ngari hobo discipline because if if in primary ndo vandinayo, then you get to high school
Nasichava nayo.
nasichava nayo, then you get it nga grade 8 afternoon ndo pasa, and then nichivobuya kavo grade 9 inajeriwa yadha yachinyara nichibvapo navo ri anichenayo. So when you ask, Rina, mean. So I just think it was just discipline.
Yeah, most probably. More especially because I think you're also at your teenage years. So, nembo zezwini, okay, sharp. Ndikotodo divesesa izvi. Ari nikopfuri ndingasiambe madzina, it's fine, but zvinonzi ndakotodo divesesa ti. Nonoshumana watu ini, vaninoka. Zvaserious, ende nazvipfuri ndovaisara mama. Yeah. Avo vatu ndiwe?
Yeah, madzina.
Dzina liadhura.
Dzina liadhura. Mara vaone. But for me, I think like titrovesana ndava nazo. Zona utozorivo taizoziva zoitwa mini muthu ane ava tsinisana nne vanori mini uri the sacrifices dzeola muthu aita vaone zori mini comes finances dzanga dzova dzina rule kutamba
Okay, yeah.
So vanozori mini nane mune zviambaisa ri mini emunhu ndo investa ka chitu chine chava chanu, but when now it's your time to give back zvikotiyova issue, you feel like you're the bigger person.
Hope dzina liadhura. Okay, hai sharp, ndikonfess madzina adhura. Now ari ambe ngaantu ramba nga muzika uri noshuma navo wenyi pano noshuma navo wenyi Venda. Now ndikototoziva uri from the now, like when we are in the now, ndivapiwo vatu vane napfuri ndatoshuma navo iyi atobve ndoshuma navo vatu vadhi vane mini nane mune ndidapfuriya kakeria yanga ndopusha.
Currently ndingari Momo.
What's up with Momo? Okay, sharp. Yeah, Momo.
Yaula muna ndikamufeli.
Hey.
Yaula muna blight. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Currently Calvin Momo.
Kabza
the small.
DJ Maporisa.
Yeah,
I think those
but
three.
with all those things, with all these three that you said, ne? It's the producer. Don't you feel it's the same thing, or like in this sort of thing, you guys are immune?
No, you know what's the thing? Sometimes people are actually alerted about these things, or sometimes you should just know you go in there to get what. Arko yes, you can go there, you make a hit, and you pay 10,000. Mara nobody na 10,000 enough before that. Were you going to make it? Were you going to get the exposure now?
Yeah, ne.
Sometimes I think like it's the same thing even in business, because eventually actually I decide, okay, I want to open my own business. You obviously start working for someone. There's no difference ka uri ula muthu. Awuna difference
yeah.
They are for sure using you. You're making them millions, and then you probably get 5,000 per month. So it's the same thing with the industry. Sometimes I think you just need to utenda or use to get what you actually want. You learn everything naguda suzot, and then that's when you can say, okay, I want to stand up on my own. Yeah, so that you can learn.
Yeah, you won't learn anything. Yeah, marane right. Ngori ndiyazvisedza mani vatu vanji vayahamba zvine vamba zvone and say whatever that they're saying, but problem ndiyori the same people vane vavakuamba ava vakurinoka ava vakuita meni vanori ndione vane avakuya petu chironi and va stuck to the same thing ori vakunokiwa mara they are holding on to the same thing chine chimovie. Yeah, no, I get you. So namba vatu vararu, is that all?
Yeah, kadzi producer ndingari ndiyenewo.
Okay, fine. Kadzi artist apfori ndashuma neartist zvino I feel uri handidando push up line.
Yeah, ndangatojena studio namusaki handingatolelesa dova lote.
Why do I have a feeling you're ini when it comes to vocal? You are one person who knows what he wants.
Yeah, I actually know what I want.
Yeah, Angore, you strike me as somebody who doesn't just go for anything. I bet Masaki, it's not like you will talk about Masaki when you don't know. Emana, vocal, Oramango, vocal wise, Regigoto ya lyrical side in a vocal ya way, Olamut. But it's not something that you will just find from the streets.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's why in this combat, you seem to be somebody who knows what they want, more especially when it comes to somebody who's singing or.
Yeah, I actually know what I want. Because that's why Nams in Dich Koshuma studio na artist. Okay, do this and this and this and this. And most of the time it works. Yes, sometimes we try, so bad. But this is a normal.
So do you also do voice coaching?
Nah, I don't do voice coaching. But ndengari mutu achiko imba ndazvipfa zori munami. This he know to what you do is so. Ndazamu uitanga voice yanga, but even though it wouldn't be perfect, just to give the idea okay, I was so.
Oh, okay. That's why in this combo, I think you already know what you want in your space, and which is good. You don't never safe even when you work.
Yeah,
you already know. Okay, fine. So I can deal with it in this way, in this man. Okay, fine, cool. And then Venda. Who would you? Okay, Mickyblack. You're already done with Mickyblack. You're already done with Bompo and them. Venda ninyana for if I work with. It's fine. No. For in the whole continent, South Africa. Nobody says in South Africa as a whole. Who would you really want to work with as artists? Like already know Nama Amsagi and then other people that you know.
I think Venda currently.
Only Mizo. Why Mizo?
Nah, man. I think with Mizo for me, and then it's because even now I still listen to Mizo. I'm a big fan of Mizo.
Yeah, Mizo feel is the one who actually made sure that our high school time where yeah, those songs, yeah. Not so long. But you want to work with Mizo, yeah, your standard is very high, bro. Now, the go Dandivure. At Dunachi Revenge, I need your help with you producing something. How do you tackle that issues?
So usually, but whenever one text, let's say you find that Hananyimbo at all. Can you please send me a voice note singing? Or like a video. Then those send and let it share. If ever I don't like the singing, I just ignore. Then that will. Because the thing is, no. The problem is
okay.
The problem is ngabatu by this industry. If you say your honesty, they feel like you are hating. So I just choose okay, it's fine. Let me just keep quiet. Because
but now we are Adare. I'm still waiting for your feedback.
I won't reply.
You want? Hey. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I want us to play a game.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you artists. You tell me if they should stay or leave.
Oh, okay.
And with your honest opinion. So let's start here. Mizofil Guzba.
Guzba ko tambela kwenge.
Why?
Nah, wait, let me decide. Between Guzba and Mizo. Yeah, I think Guzba should go.
Okay. Why?
No, I'm not saying that I'm not a fan.
No, I understand you are a fan, but I'm just trying to understand why should he go.
I'm a big fan of Mizo, so at this point, I wanna artist Venda in there that can make me decide otherwise.
Okay.
It's Mizo.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Mickyblack and Makazi.
Mickyblack and Makazi. Makazi must go.
Mickyblack itu obvious ngoto raro.
Obvious, yeah.
Why obvious?